Hello everyone and welcome to our May Day workout. Today's workout is going to be one of my signature workouts. We're only going to be doing 5 different moves, but we're going to be doing them back to back, and we'll be taking rests in between sets, and we're going to be aiming to do about 4 sets. Now, everything that we do today, you just need body weight for, but if you'd like to up your game, feel free to grab a pair of dumbbells. You can also grab kettlebells, or you can get a backpack, fill it with weights. You can get the reusable tote bags and fill them up, whatever feels good to you, but weights are not required. So I'm going to be showing you how to do each movement with body weight. But I'm also going to be using my dumbbells for a good portion of the workout as well to show you guys how you can utilize them. This type of workout is very effective with just body weight. However, you're going to get a lot more out of it if you are able to include some weights, because again, you're going to be able to then maximize building more strength, increasing your muscle, which means more calories burnt in the overall long run, more fat loss, so just more of everything, okay? So if you've got weights, grab them. Yoga mat will be helpful. If you don't have weights, no problem, all right? We're gonna be doing a warm-up together, so no worries on that. We're also gonna be doing a little bit of a cool down, so just keep that in your mind. If you don't have water, I suggest you grab some, because again, this is going to get a little bit intense, but it's for all fitness levels. So I'm gonna be showing you ways to make it less intense. We'll have some modifications in there. And again, really, it's up to you, right? You can make this as easy or as difficult as you'd like it to be. That's why it's for all fitness levels. So I hope you're ready to get started. Let's go ahead and jump into the warm-up. So I'm gonna put my hair up to begin. We always want to warm up before we're working out. Especially, it's important to do a dynamic warm-up, so doing exercises that are gonna mimic some of the movement that we're gonna be doing today. So doing things like running or walking to get your heart rate up is really helpful. However, you also wanna be doing some movements that are going to prepare your body for the exercises that you plan to do in your workout. So for our dynamic workout, we're gonna start with inchworms. So you're gonna stand with your feet hips width apart. You're gonna reach down to try to touch the ground. Walk yourself out into a push-up position. We're not gonna do a push-up though. And then you're gonna walk your hands back towards your feet, trying to keep your legs straight and your heels down. You're gonna stand all the way up. And we're gonna repeat that, and we're gonna do that 5 times. Now notice I'm standing up in between each repetition, and notice that when I walk out into my push-up position, my spine is neutral. So my butt's not up here, it's not sagging down here, it's nice and neutral. And then I'm walking my hands back towards my feet. Now, if that feels incredibly hard, it's supposed to. The more that you do it, the more your hamstrings will loosen up. It will feel much easier. So if you're like, I am dying right now, no problem. Also, if you find yourself doing this motion here, that's just, again, you have limited flexibility. It's not wrong. It's just that you just need a little more practice, and you should eventually be able to do your inchworm like this, where you're able to keep those legs nice and straight as you come up. Sound good? Okay, so we're going to transition to the floor. I'm ready to get into what I call crab position. So it'll be like this. We're gonna work on getting you some hip extension and also getting some rotation about your spine. So you're going to bridge up, reach up, twist so that you're looking at the hand on the floor. Again, I'm squeezing my glutes here, and then I'm coming down, up, and twist. Keep your heels down. Don't overextend. If you feel uncomfortable twisting, no problem. You can just do a reach up. If that still feels awkward for you, you can just do a glute bridge. So pick whatever variation works best for you. We're gonna do 2 more on each side. Excellent. And then we're gonna come up and up. If your transition didn't look like mine, no worries. Again, I've had a lot of practice. I forgot to let you know that I will be giving you the modified version of all these exercises that we're gonna be doing today. So again, all fitness levels welcome. This warm-up is meant to be a little challenging and to get your heart rate up, so don't feel like you're not gonna make it through the workout. You are. Okay, we're gonna do some squats. So you're gonna have your feet hips width apart. We're gonna squat down and come up. Remember, with your squats, you wanna make sure that you keep your knees behind your toes. You also want to keep the weight in your heels, chest up nice and high. You can put your hands in front of your chest if you want. You can move your hands out in front of you if you'd like. Whatever feels comfortable for you. This is, again, just part of our warm-up. Getting those hips nice and loosened up. All right, we're gonna do a few jumping jacks, all right? So we're gonna be here. If this is too jumpy for you, you can do this. Now we are gonna be doing a jumping exercise as your power move, but don't worry, I'll give you a modification if you have any issues with your knees, okay? Awesome. My hair fell out, that's normal. Next, we're gonna do a lunge forward and a twist. So we're gonna lunge forward, you're gonna rotate using your obliques in the middle of your spine. This is helping to test your balance out a little bit. And so again, also to work on that movement pattern of lunging, because we are gonna be doing a little bit of lunging today. We're gonna do 2 more on each side. Last one. Excellent, okay. And then let's just do some swimmers, just to loosen up those arms a little bit. And why not? Let's do a few arm circles, nice and big, and back. Okay, let's do some rotation, side to side. We're not doing any exercises that will be utilizing this specific movement pattern, but we are going to be doing some stuff that require rotation. So you want to go ahead and make sure you're good. So my heart rate is up. I hope that yours is as well. Okay, first move that we're going to be doing in this circuit is going to be jump squats, okay? So here are your options. If your body weight, you're just here, okay? Landing nice and slow. If you don't feel comfortable jumping, it's no problem. You're gonna do a squat and a rotational thrust like this. So that's where you're gonna live if you're not comfortable doing jump squats. You can also reduce the height of your jump if that feels better for you. So do whatever works best for you. Also, whenever we squat, I don't require you to go at any particular depth. Go as low as you feel comfortable. For me, it's slightly above 90 because I have a partially torn labrum. Go where it works well for you. So if you have dumbbells like me, we're gonna have these. I'm gonna hold the dumbbell down by my sides and I'm gonna jump like this, okay? That's what it's gonna look like with dumbbells. Same as if you have kettlebells or bags, whatever it is that you decide to do. So from there, we're gonna transition into a single leg deadlift to curtsy. So the leg exercise is gonna look like this. You're gonna do single leg deadlift, come up, into a curtsy lunge. With your single leg deadlift, if you wanna have the palms facing each other, the thumbs facing each other, you can. I like the dumbbells to frame the leg. Now, if you don't have weights, yours is gonna look like down and curtsy. This is gonna require a little bit of balance. Don't worry if you have to put your foot down in between the movement. Do what works best for you. Now, third move is gonna be push-ups. You should be familiar with what those are like. If you want, you can do incline push-ups using an inclined surface. So you can do regular push-ups, you can do an incline push-up, like so, like this, okay? Use whatever stable surface. It can be a countertop, it can be, if you have a wall like I have here, anything that's stable. It can be your couch, that works. You are also welcome to put your knees down and do alternative push-ups, or you can do a regular push-up. So you can do incline push-ups, you can do alternative push-ups, or you can do regular push-ups. The fourth exercise, we're gonna do a row to a side plank. So it's gonna look like this. Your body weight is gonna go row, row, rotate, rotate, okay? If you have your dumbbells, it's gonna look like this. Row, row, clean rotate, clean rotate, okay? So that's how that is gonna look. And then we're gonna go ahead, make sure that your dumbbells are somewhere far away, and your core exercise is gonna be good old-fashioned dead bugs. You're gonna lie on your back, have your lower back in contact with the mat, you're gonna extend, okay? That's your dead bug. So I'm gonna stand back up. Now, we are gonna be doing 4 rounds, okay? We're doing 4 rounds. We're not gonna be doing a ton of reps. We're gonna be doing between 6 and 8 reps of everything. So again, depending on how heavy a weight you chose, and your fitness level. You might want to go 6, you might want to go 8. Figure that out amongst yourself, you and your weights, I suppose. I'm gonna go ahead and start with these squat jumps. I'm gonna do 8 of them. Again, you could do 6 if you'd like. It's up to you, but we're gonna start going. Another word of warning, we're not gonna stop in between exercises. So we're gonna go one exercise right after another, and then we're gonna go ahead and take about a 1-minute break in between sets, and then we're gonna continue on, okay? So go ahead and grab your dumbbells. We're gonna start with those jump squats. If you don't have dumbbells, you're not holding dumbbells, remember? You're just doing body weight jump squats. We've got 8, so ready? Begin. 1, land softly like a ninja. Okay, carefully set, oh, we're not setting them down. You're holding them, and we're doing our single leg deadlift to curtsy lunge. So we're gonna do 8 on each side. 1 rep is when you've done both movements. So this is number 2. With this dog barking, I want to be like Mary Poppins and be like, when you quite finished? But I can't, it's not my dog. This is 7, and this is 8. Now, don't worry if you're feeling like your form is a little wonky. I'm gonna talk you through it during our first break. So switch legs, deadlift, curtsy. On your deadlift, make sure that your back is flat. You don't need to go down super low. Only go down as low as you need to feel a stretch in your hamstring. Notice that my big foot is lifting up. I'm having a little bit of balance stabilization issues. That's fine if you're having the same issue. We're gonna do 1 more. Also notice on my curtsy lunge, I'm not opening up a lot. I'm keeping my hip, knee, and ankle in alignment. And again, don't worry, we'll go through it after this. Set your weights down, nice. We're gonna come over to our mat, do our push-ups, or you can stay up and do your incline push-ups. We're gonna do 8 of these. Keep the elbows close to the rib cage. Don't look down or up. Keep your neck neutral. Okay. Come down. Now for these, I'm gonna do 6 total. Depending on what size dumbbell you chose, might feel like a challenge. So remember, row, row, plank, plank is 1 set. So, row, row, plank, plank is 1. This is 2. Try not to shift your hips side to side on your row. Also notice that my hip and my shoulder are moving together as 1 unit like a barrel when I do this rotation. This is 4. Five. Okay, hold on for my modification, people. You can be doing them like this. You're like, thanks for telling me now, Brittany. Sorry. Okay, that's what the modification looks like. We're gonna go to dead bugs. This is our last movement, then we get to take a break. So, dead bugs, fully extend the leg and the opposite side arm. So each side counts as 1. So this is 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8, and 8. Okay, relax. All right, we're taking a break. I'm setting my watch so that we can take a break. Now, let's chat, okay? So let's work our way back from the dead bugs. With those dead bugs, if you felt any clicking or popping in the knee or in your hip, anything like that, reduce the range of motion. So you can go up higher, if that feels better. You can just do a smaller bug like this. So whatever feels comfortable. The most important thing about your dead bug is that your lower back keeps in contact with the mat the entire time. Pretend like there's a $100 bill underneath your lower back, a gust of wind is coming, and you don't want that $100 bill to disappear. Now, I'm gonna get up. If you felt like that first set was like, what the heck, that was really fast, no worries. That's why we're doing 4 sets. I had a feeling that some of you might have felt a little bit lost or confused in that first set, and that's fine. You still have 3 more sets to feel like you've perfected it. And for those of you guys who knew exactly what we were doing, then that probably felt good to you. Got 3 more rounds. So we talked about the dead bug form. For the push-ups, biggest thing with the push-ups is just making sure that you maintain a neutral spine. So you just don't want your butt lagging down, you don't want your booty up in the air. So make sure that your spine is nice and neutral. On the row to rotation, keep in mind again, you can do that on your knees. Also, when you do the row, make sure that the wrist is stacked directly underneath the shoulders. You're rowing towards your rib cage, not shifting. And then when you go to do your rotation, your shoulder and your hip are moving together like a barrel, okay? And you can always slow down the movement. Don't worry about that. On your squats, make sure that you land nice and softly. On your deadlifts, back should be flat. You're only hinging as far as you need to go to feel that stretch in the hamstring and the glutes. And then on your curtsy lunge, again, we want hip, knee, and ankle in alignment. You shouldn't be opening up like this, and you shouldn't have your knee over here or over here. Just takes practice. So those are the main things. Wow, that break went fast. We're gonna go to set 2, starting with our squats. So hold your weights. Again, the object is to land softly. So let's go with 8, 7, 6, 5, land soft, chest up high. Okay, hold on to those weights. We're doing a single leg deadlift to curtsy. On your deadlift, hinge at the hips. Don't worry about how low you go. Come up, tap the foot. Curtsy lunge, keep the knee behind the toe. Tap to regain stability. Come back down, that's 2. Remember, flat back, hinge at the hips, stick your booty out. On the curtsy lunge, shoulders still facing forward, chest up high, knee behind the toe, hip, knee, and ankle in the same spot. Okay, switch legs. So we're gonna start with the deadlift. Keep the dumbbells as close to the shins as possible. Curtsy. Remember, this can be done with body weight. This is 4. Reduce your range of motion if you're feeling anything in your lower back when you're doing these single leg deadlifts. The point of the single leg deadlift is to activate your hamstrings and your glutes to the back of your legs. Okay, go ahead and set the weights down. The only thing that you should feel after that, hamstrings and glutes, maybe a little quad, okay? We're gonna come down for push-ups. We've got 8 push-ups. So you see, once you know what you're doing in these exercises, the rounds go by really fast. Okay, I'm gonna do this one without the weights so you guys can see. Remember, we're doing 6 of these, okay? So, row, row, twist, twist, that's 1. On your knees, it looks like this. Row, row, twist, twist, that's 2. Other option, row, row, twist, twist, okay? That's 4. Notice that my shoulders are moving with my hips, okay? Also, you don't want butt here, butt's not here, butt is here. Row, row, twist, twist, okay? Come down. Don't rush to come down because you might tweak your knees. Everything with control. If you need to slow down, slow down. If you can't get to 6 reps, no problem, do 4 reps. Make it work for you. I'm all about making fitness fit you. So if you don't feel like that amount of reps works for you, make it your goal for next one. Okay? Dead bugs. So we're doing 8 on each side, which is 16 total. Remember, modify by reducing the range of motion if you need to. Okay, now we're gonna roll up. You can either do an actual roll if you'd like, or come out however you want. We're taking a little rest break. Hopefully round 2 felt better for you. If it didn't, no worries. You got 2 more rounds to get it better. Now, keep in mind again, this is a harder workout, for sure. Especially if you're keeping up with me with reps and you use heavier weights. So the purpose of this is that you should be able to see yourself getting stronger and growing the more times you do this workout, because you'll start to notice you can do more reps. You'll start to notice that maybe 4 sets wasn't super hard. You can do 5 sets. Maybe you don't make 4 sets this time. Maybe you made 3, but the next time you make 4. So I really like this style of working out because, again, we're working the full body. Our heart rate is staying up. We're definitely building strength, and it's really easy for you to see your progress as we go week by week. Now consider this to be week 1 with me. If you want to continue on with this, as you continued on for the next 3 to 4 weeks, or even 4 to 6 weeks, your program would look like, again, you increasing the repetitions, or the weights, or the sets. And I will go through that more after our workout to help you out with the programming side of what working out looks like if you're doing it consistently. All right, so we're at about 1 minute and 30 seconds. Since we were a little bit chatty last round, we're gonna go ahead and start. If you need the extra time, don't worry, go ahead and take the extra time. Remember, I'm gonna be sending you this workout, so you will get a second chance at seeing it. So don't worry if you're like, need a break. Again, this is for all fitness levels. So if you wanna rejoin us for the top of the 4th round, go for it. Okay, go ahead and grab your weights. Let's begin. Ready? 7, 6, 5, 4, land softly, 3, 2, 1. All right, our favorite, deadlift to curtsy lunge. Remember, if you lose your balance, it's fine. But hopefully, in this 3rd set, you feel a little more stable. Keep in mind, where should we be feeling this? Hamstrings and booty. I counted 5. You should know I'm not very good at counting. A lot of the times in our group workouts, I'll use a timer. It's a little bit easier. But walking and chewing gum is a habit we should have, otherwise known as counting and lifting weights, which I'm not extraordinarily gifted at. You should have switched legs, in case I forgot to tell you. Also, squeeze those shoulder blades together in the back while you're doing those deadlifts and these curtsy lunges. We've got 2 more by my count. Remember, don't worry about how low you're going. Keep that core engaged, draw that belly button into your spine. Go ahead and squat down, put your weights down. If you're like, draw my what to my what, you've never told me that before. Apologies. Always engage your core throughout all of these exercises. Best way to do that is to draw the belly button into your spine. Pretend almost like you're trying to blow up a balloon with that diaphragmatic breath. Take some practice. Okay, let's bang out these 8 push-ups. Remember, you can do them on your knees if you'd like. Gotta slow down, I'm going too fast. Put the knees down. Okay, grab my dumbbells back. I'm regretting saying 6. Should have said 4. Okay, Fun fact with these, hold on, before I start, fun fact with these. If you have your feet further apart, it makes it easier. If your feet are closer together, it makes it harder. My hair on my face, sorry. Okay, so I'm gonna do my feet wider. Row, row. See, way easier. Rotate, rotate. 2. Make sure that you set the weight back down directly underneath your shoulder, which I did not. Always make sure wrist is stacked underneath your shoulder. You're looking at the weights as you rotate. This is 4. Got 2 more, we got this. 5. Last 2 are what you need to really focus on your form. This is the last one. Breathe, rotate, bring it down slowly. Breathe, rotate, bring it down, knees down. Don't rush it. I know it's hard. Okay? Ease on back down to your back. We got 8 dog bugs, 16 total. Let's go. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. I'm gonna take a little breaky break. Now, if you'd like, roll to your side, press up. Now, transition and stand up. That's the other way to get up if you don't want to roll. Grab some water. Guess what? We're on our 4th and final set. Now, if you've gotten here and you're like, heck no, Brittany, I'm not doing a 4th set. This is ridiculous. Then don't. It's fine. No judgment. Take a little break. Rejoin us for the mindset part. And we'll talk about the mindset of you not wanting to do the 4th set. If you're with me and you're like, yeah, that first set didn't go so hot, so I'm down to do the 4th set, rock on. If you're like, you know, I want to do the 4th, but these dumbbells are getting heavy, these kettlebells are getting heavy, this bag is getting heavy, put them down. We'll do body weight. How about I do the last step with body weight with you? Just in case you guys forgot how to do them with body weight. How about that? Okay, now, I don't know what's going on with my hair today. Usually my headbands do a really good job of keeping hair out of my face. That's why I wear them. But not today. And at least today I had the presence of mind to bring water. But then, I'm like, really, we're only using dumbbells for the rows, which are kicking all of our butts right now. And for the curtsy lunges, for the squats. But I want everybody to feel included. So, if you're on the power dumbbell sides, power extra weight side, more power to you. Grab your weights. If you want to take this round body weight, I'm going to take it body weight with you. I'm going to move these out of the way, and we're going to get it going in 10 seconds. As soon as, again, put this coiffed of hair up. It's pretty, but it gets in the way. All right. Jump lunges. Sorry, jump squats. Let's get it done. 10. So now I expect you to jump higher and long softer if you don't have your weights. Maybe you want to do 2 extra reps. I won't make ya. Maybe you do. Okay. I'm going to show you guys the deadlifts from the side angle. Okay? So we're starting. I got nothing. So we're reaching. We're curtsy lunging. Now, you can move your arms if you like. It's up to you. Do whatever you think is best. Five, 6. Point that heel up to the sky. 7. Try not to turn your foot out either. Last one. 8. Switch sides. So what I mean is on the deadlift, poke your heel up to the sky And try not to turn your foot out, okay? It's way easier to teach without weights. 4. If you feel your form breaking down and you're holding your dumbbells, put them down. Remember, on your curtsy lunge, keep your chest up nice and high. Curtsy properly to the queen. We're gonna do one more. Excelente. Push-ups. In case you were doing the incline version and you forgot what those look like, they look like this. I'm gonna do 2 up here as a bonus, okay? Your butt shouldn't be here, your butt shouldn't be here. I'm gonna do my other 6 on the floor and remind you what alternative should look like. So, if you're doing alternative push-ups, you should be here, not here, not here. Nice flat back. You can either have the feet crossed or together. This is how they should look. Your hips should be moving with you as you come down. Okay. I definitely did more push-ups than I needed to, but wanted to show you guys the different variations. All right, row, row, plank, plank. So, remember, feet further apart, easier, row, row, plank. Doesn't matter what side you started on, don't rush it. Try to put that hand back down directly underneath your shoulder. I'm having trouble remembering that too. Row to the rib cage. This is 4. Renegade rows are always the most difficult because they're core and their back, and I added shoulders with this rotation because I'm a jerk. All right, but this is our last one. Come down. Woo! Give yourself a round of applause for that one because that is by far the hardest and meanest exercise that we had to do today. Glad you did it. Yes, you did. Okay, last set of our dead bugs. Oh, fun fact, this was gonna be much harder core exercise, and I'm glad I decided not to go with it, because you guys would have killed me. Okay, dead bugs. If there's anyone in the house right now that's watching you do this workout, tell them to give you a round of applause. And also have your lunch ready, because you won't be hungry after this, or your brunch. 1, 2, 2 more. 1 and 2. Excellent. All right. We get to stretch now. Yes, bring those knees into your chest. Rock around a little bit. Relax. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. All right. Drop one leg out straight. Then extend the other leg up to the sky. This is just stretching out our hamstring. If you'd like to do some ankle circles, go ahead and do those. Other direction. Bend the knee. Pull it in through your chest. Go ahead and go into a rotation if you'd like, if it feels good to you. Inhale. Exhale. Sure your back appreciates it. Slowly return. Bring that other knee to your chest. Extend the opposite leg down. Now extend the leg up to the sky. Stretch out that hamstring again. Go ahead and do some foot rolls, ankle circles, clockwise. Let's go counterclockwise. Cool. Bring that knee back into your chest. If it feels right to you, go ahead and transition into that twist. Exhale. Oop, there's a crack. And transition back to center. We're gonna rock and roll way up. And I'm gonna bring us into a butterfly facing camera. Butterfly, great exercise or stretch for stretching out your inner thighs. You might have felt those after the curtsy lunges, yes. And then we're gonna go ahead and spread into a three-way stretch. So we're gonna reach out, grab our toes if you can, ankles if you can't. Again, stretching out the inners. Then we're gonna walk our hands over to the left side. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. And transition to the other side. Inhale, exhale. This might feel really good on your back, hamstrings. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Then we're gonna come and we're gonna go ahead and transition into a little quad stretch here if this feels comfortable for you. And we're going to transition into a pretzel to, again, just stretch out the glutes here. Go ahead and release. Now you can feel free to come back to any of these stretches and hold them longer. Sometimes I like to hold for 30 seconds, a minute. So this is kind of our quick cool down. Definitely feel free to take more time on your cool down if you'd like. Okay. We transitioned into that pretzel. Forgot to inform you of that transition. But there we go. And now we're going to do a final transition into child's pose. So go ahead and have those feet, those knees a little bit wider than hips width apart. Extend the arms, stretch those out, drop the forehead down to the mat. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go ahead and take one arm, thread it through. So we get a nice little shoulder stretch, back stretch, only if this feels good to you. And transition to the other side. All right. And go ahead and come up to a nice seated position if it feels good to you. But anyways, thank you so much for joining me for this May Day workout. I hope that it was challenging but fun, gave you a new perspective of a different way that you can do some strength training, some weight training, and a different way to work out that didn't take you a whole hour. It was quick, it was efficient. I know you feel tired, and it wasn't a HIIT workout, not a traditional one in any sense. So just hoping that this gave you some new ideas of ways that you can work out. I hope that you feel great the rest of the day. I look forward to coaching you again soon, and yeah, see you for the next portion of our May Day event.